This is question for worksheet 4.3, question number 8. This question is a pretty long application questions. To do the question, you will need to first understand the question. So it's a question about composite materials, which is a mix of two different metals. So in this question, the composite material is made of copper and aluminium. So you have a piece of copper. Copper. Now, as you know that copper is reddish brown in color, so copper with a mass of 473.8 grams, 53 cm3, and a density of 8.94 grams per cm3. Everything has been provided to you. Yeah. And they tell you a hole of 4.5 cm3 is drilled. So a hole is drilled 4.5 cm3. So let's go further into the question. Calculate the mass of the copper that was removed. So we know the volume and we know the density. We can calculate the mass that was drilled out from this. So given mass is equals to density times the volume, we take 8.94 times 4.5. Using our calculator, we find that the answer could be very long. So what we do is we write it in 4SF first and then round it off to 3SF. So this will be the answer of this question. Why do we have 4 significant figure here? Is because we may need this for subsequent steps. So let's go to part B. Now what do they tell you is that instead of the hole, molten aluminum is poured to fill up this hole. So it should have the same volume. However, the density of what is in the hole has become a new material, so a new density. Calculate the mass of aluminum added. So we know the mass of the copper that was taken out, and in this part we have the mass of the aluminum that we put in. As you continue to do the question, you find that it's difficult to remember what you're calculating. You can put down the names of the material like this for easy reference. So by doing a simple calculation, we know the answer is 12.15 gram and round it off to 12.2 grams for the answer. Now the final step of this question requires you to consider the total mass of this block and find out what is the new average density. So this question is quite interesting because now you need to know what is the new mass divided by the volume. So let's think about it. Originally, this piece of metal was 473.8 grams. We took out the mass of the copper and we put back some aluminium. So this is the new mass of the composite metal. In place of the volume, we look at the volume of the metal piece. Has it been changed? No. So when we press this on the calculator, let me show you how to press on the calculator. Some of you have difficulty pressing, right? Don't be careless. One step at a time. Press equal and divide by 53. 4, 1. 3 SF. So the final answer for this question is 8.41.